So at the end of my last video I said that I'd ordered some of these Cobb flexible high density LED strips. They've arrived. It took a couple of weeks to come from China. I ordered them from AliExpress from BTF Lighting, as you can probably see there. I ordered two variants, both of them are the neutral white colour, one of which is 378 LEDs per metre and the other one is 504. According to the description, they both use 14 watts, and so this is my first impressions of them. I really like them. Hopefully you can get a feel for how they look with this video. If you've got any questions or if there's anything specific you want answered, drop us a message in the comments. I'll try my best to answer. There was no description on the packets as to what LEDs were inside, so I just grabbed the first one. It turned out to be 378 LEDs a metre. Both of them came with wires pre-soldered on the end, which was quite convenient. I had my soldering iron there because I was expecting to need to solder something, but fortunately I didn't, so just screwed them into one of these convenient little terminals I've got and connected them up to my little variable power supply, which is plugged into a 24 volt TV transformer. So the first thing I did was just turn the power up slowly just to get them glowing so we can have a little look under the camera with them. Sorry it's not very well focused, but we're running at about 7.3 volts. Even at this reasonably low voltage, they're actually producing quite a lot of light. They're amazingly bright, I think, on full power. Like I said, I really like them.
It's 14 hours.
That's very helpful, thank you. So now we all know what the time is. Let's crank these up to 12 volts and see how they look. At 12 volts they're pulling a little bit more than the 14 watts that the description says. It's closer to 16 according to my little power supply here. And they get warm, they get really quite warm very quickly, so I'm not sure what the life expectancy of these would be running at full power all the time. So I'm just doing the same thing with the other packet now, which is the 504 LEDs per metre. We'll just connect it to the power supply and run it at low voltage so we can have a little look at it. At 12 volts there doesn't appear to be any massive difference between the two densities of strip. Certainly to my eye they look to be about the same brightness and they both use about the same amount of power. I think the strips are manufactured in a half metre length and then soldered together, which is pretty standard for most LED light strips, I think. So that's about it. If I didn't cover anything, please feel free to ask us a question in the comments, and I'll leave you with a few stills and close-ups to give you a closer look.